Alright everybody, what's up? We are going to be playing the Stanley Parable. I've seen this game in the long time ago. Never actually played it, heard lots of good things about it. So let's go ahead and jump on in. The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is loading. Never. I know very little about this game. I've only really watched the trailer for it. So I know it's about some guy named Stanley who is doing mundane tasks. And it looks like he's stuck in an endless building. I don't know. We will find out.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee
Seems fun.
427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
I doubt he enjoyed it.
Stanley was happy.
Sure he was. Have you asked him?
One day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
He questioned.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
He was working on a holiday.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
If you say so. I will do as you tell me. Recommendations from the overnight committee. General questions about something filling? I can't read all that. It's too small. It's too small. Can I zoom in? No. I can crouch. I hate Mondays. 429. I'm just number 427.
All of his
Remember, everybody.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Partition Court. Providing partitions for 50 years. Oh, that's a nice photo. Well, clearly somebody's been here. There's, you know, computers on and stuff open. Filing cabinets open. Did everybody get raptured? Oh. I'm assuming the open doors are the way to the meeting room, because I can't do anything else. Everything else is locked. We'll just make our way down. Sales in this quarter. This does not make sense. March. Nothing. Nobody's buying
Stanley
partitions.
came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
What if I go right?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay. I'm disobeying your rules. Is that bad?
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had
$1.25.
really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Ah, yeah, just drinking it in, you know? With a cold drink. You've got...
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
I
Really
was
worth it.
looking at the drinks. We've got water, green and yellow, red and blue,
At this
purple
point,
and
Stanley's
yellow.
obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
Well, that's
It's
just rude.
possible that
Fine,
this
I'll,
point
I'll
last,
leave.
He'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Nope, I'm going straight.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yeah, that's right. I am terrible at following the voice in my head. Do not jump from the cargo lift while in motion. Will cause death.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone
Myself?
you've forgotten about.
I feel like it's me. Have I
Stop
forgot
trying
about
to
myself?
make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For her? Did you steal
This
my
is it,
wife?
Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who is she? I don't know who she is. Let's go this way. Oh no. What the fuck?
That's
No.
her, Stanley.
Is
you
it?
need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
What if I don't? What if I leave? Let me out. Let me out. I don't want to be here. This is scary. Alright, fine. I'll pick it up. Alright, what?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
What the? What the?
Gotcha. Oh, come on.
What the hell is wrong with
Did
you,
you
man?
actually think you had a loving wife who'd
I-
want to commit their
yes.
life to you? I'm trying to make
That's
a point
rude.
here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Who are you, man? Why are you inside my head?
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What? Press 4.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Okay.
Look at him
7.
there,
Ah!
pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch.
Am I?
Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I didn't choose this.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures.
This table
From behind his
changed,
desk,
right?
Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
That's just sad. Press R to watch TV.
And so he began to
It
fantasize
changed.
about his own job. First,
How
he
can I watch
imagined
it if
that
you
one
take it
day
away?
while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The
Yeah.
thought
You've been there.
excited him terribly.
M to spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last,
Right now I can't go anywhere.
choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Press H to prepare dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy
I'm just
world,
turning into my
he began
office.
to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Okay.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and
How do
so
I
in
tell
his
my
head
kids
he
if I don't have a
relived
wife?
it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
So you said I don't have a wife. How can I tell her I love her?
But there is no answer. How
And
could
there's
there
my
possibly
desk.
be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
This is just getting sad.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
What if I do it, though?
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
I don't have any legs, man.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please die.
Stanley pushed a button.
Jesus
and I
Christ.
tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Oh, did I die? What's happening? What happened? Did I die? I think I died. I died.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Okay.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, so maybe we follow what he says.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. I'll go left. Don't kill me again. I just want to be alive, man. I just want to see the bright outdoors. Look how bright it is. There's nothing out there but brightness. And I want to see it.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
TPS report. This page contains no information. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header and throw some bevel on all the text. Oh. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Aw. Thank you. Number of slides on this slide. So it's mostly charts. Gotcha. Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Ooh, yeah, this is corporate America. Rate of increase in graphs per slide. Please, no more charts. Please, I'm begging. On your boss appreciation minute worksheet, circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Fill out in triplicate. Oh. If you ever find yourself in a conflict with another diligent employee like yourself, but more inclined toward conflict, unless you're the kind of person... You're going too fast! Okay, let's go on. Monetization, free to play. Okay. Alright, let's go. Room closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, I'll go upstairs. Last time I didn't listen to you, you killed me. So, scary fucking office area.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this.
Chianti?
What dark secret was being held from him?
2003.
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned
my wife in there?
an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
You just told me. So.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by
Totally
sheer
random.
luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Is this some Hunger Games shit? Or some Squid Game stuff going on? Am I about to go compete?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature.
I'm becoming sentient.
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
It's a little dark in here. Can I get a flashlight?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. What if I escape? I want to escape. Let me out.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Would I? Are you sure? What if I don't trust you?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Don't tell me what to do. I want to know.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
No, I'm gonna live. This is how I get out of here. Alright, down the hole we go. Okay, I guess that was my death. Oh, no. I'm alive! Oh no, wait.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer
Oh
to his
no.
demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to
No,
his
I don't.
shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
I don't accept! Let me out!
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Ah! I lived. Wait, I fell. I'm alive. I did it!
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in
What?
his office, as alive as ever.
No.
What exactly
Thought I
did the
made it
narrator
out.
think he was going to accomplish? When
Look,
every
there's
path
the
you
credits.
can walk
I
has been
won.
created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
No. Filing cabinets. Oh, somebody was playing solitaire at work. Guys, I beat the game. I'm the greatest. Man, that was quick. I beat it. That's so fast. I don't want to look at all this because I know I haven't seen half the game. Because I definitely was supposed to do other things.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Off.
Can you see? Can
We're
you
on?
see how much they need one another?
I
No.
can't.
Perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
That'd be correct. I can't see them.
But listen to me. You
No!
can still save these two. You can stop the program before
Oh,
they
I'm
both
back here.
fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time
I needed to know what was gonna happen. I'm pretty sure I died again. You never know. Maybe I survived that. Oh, is it really? Do I really have to begin the game again? No, it's just a black screen because I'm dead. That makes sense. Let's try this again. Okay, I'll listen to you this time. Until there's
All
another
of his
opportunity to
co-workers
escape.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
I'm
he had
going, I'm
simply
going.
missed a memo.
Don't. We're gonna
When
go left.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
And now we gotta go. Realize there's nobody here. Go to the
Yet there was
boss's
not a single
office.
person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
And then we're gonna put in the code.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to
2,
discover not an
8, 4,
indication
5.
of any
Oops.
human life. What could it mean? Stanley
2,
wondered
8,
aloud
4,
to
5.
nobody. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
I sure
kind of
didn't.
Anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a
Well.
few moments with some calming new age music.
Ugh. Why would you do this to me? I'm trying to listen to you, man. I'm just trying to listen to you and go where we need to go.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Alright. Up, up, and away! We're going back down. Oh, Stanley felt like he was thinking on his own. We're not going to do that part? Fine then.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
All right.
Mind Control Facility.
I'll go get mind control. Is this binary? Somebody in the comments translate this. Tell me what it says. Because I'm not doing it. It's probably already
The
been
lights
done.
rose
Just
on
Google
an
it.
enormous room packed with
Come back, tell
television
me.
screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh, I have the strength there, buddy. Let's go. Employee observation protocol. Please note that employee 43215, a test case. In the case of class 4 event, close system gates and consult with supervisor. Alrighty. Let's hit this button.
Now the monitors
Whoa.
jumped to life. Their
Somebody
true
was
nature
fired.
revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the
Ooh.
building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so
they're not
many
here.
individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Isn't that one the one right there? Oh, look, that guy's screen over there is all, like, aired out. I think that one up there, the one in the middle, in the red there, yeah, I think that's the one that... Oh, that one's the one that's fired. What does his screen look like? Show me the screen again. Shoot, I missed it. It's somewhere over there. I'm watching you. I'm watching. There it is. We're gonna see it this time. Fired. But it's still showing his desk. Human.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his
Probably,
emotions
yes.
had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Absolutely, because why else would he enjoy it?
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His
Well, he
own
needs to.
life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't
Just
it?
the Truman Show?
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Probably, yes.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with
Offline.
emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Yeah, well, it's
For
all disabled.
he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Is it that big button up there? I'm gonna go push one. Wait, there's buttons in order. 1. No. 2. No. Let's go up here and push the big number 4. It's gotta be this one. 4. Not do anything? 4? Alright. Come on. Around. There we go. Around the rail. 4. 1. Shoot. Maybe it isn't. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. There's got to be a code or something I need. Let's go into the facility power. Oh, there's a 5 button. Where's the 3? There's the 3, I think. I don't know. Let's go in here. Awaiting input. System power.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
But it's already off, isn't it? It's turned off. I just died again, didn't I? Did I die?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
No. I'm gonna be right back. Oh, no.
He
What?
had won.
I
He
won!
had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command.
Yeah.
Freedom was
Heck
mere
yeah, I'm
moments
free.
away.
Get out of here.
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Yeah, what if I hit the
His
on button?
co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
It sure
For
doesn't.
It was not knowledge or even power
All for me.
that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand,
I can see the trees.
but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
Beautiful.
It was perhaps
Let me out.
the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
I'm free.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And
Woo! I
Stanley
made it.
was happy.
Yes. Out of that corporate hellhole. I beat it. Woo! We did it, guys. We beat it. Okay, now there's more. We gotta go turn it on now.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Don't worry, guys. I will fast forward back to hitting the
When
on
Stanley
button.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
As long as nothing different happens between now and then. I will see you in a moment.
Yet there was not a... Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Thank you. How nice. Thank you. You're helping me progress faster. That's nice of them. Anyway, back to the button. Okay, we're back here again. We're going to turn it on, and we're going to freak out for another full 2 minutes, okay?
Oh, Stanley.
All right, what do we do?
Didn't
Let's
just
go.
activate the controls, did
Let's
you?
go, let's go, let's go,
After
let's
they
go.
kept you enslaved all these years, you go and
Hush.
you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that
Yes.
what you wanted? Control?
What do I do?
Oh, Stanley.
What
I
do I
applaud your
do?
effort, I really do. But
What
you
do
need to
I do?
understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls
So there's
off
definitely something.
and leave.
Five,
if you want
two-
to throw my story off track, you're going
Five,
to have
two,
to do
one,
much better than that.
1, 4,
I'm
2.
afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
What do we got? What do we
In
got?
the
What do we got
event that
here?
This machine is activated without proper DNA identification. Nuclear detonators are set to
HLO.
explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's
What
say
is going on? 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Ah, now this is
All right.
making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time
Two
to shine.
is
You are
pink.
the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's
I know the
desires.
first one was
This
yellow.
is much better than what I had in mind.
This is-
What a
none of these
shame
are
we had
pink.
so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one
What do
of
I-
them
what
is.
is it?
More time
Where-
to
no.
talk about you.
I could
about
go in
me,
there.
Where we're going.
Maybe I need
what
to go
all
in
this
there.
means. I barely know where to start.
3 is
What's
blue.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are. A moment of
happened over
solace
here?
before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good
Oh,
mood.
what was I
You're
supposed to
gonna
do
die
here?
Anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course,
I'm
that
gonna
was
go out.
merely in
I'm
this
gonna leave.
instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it,
No,
I
it
simply
won't.
let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Charge.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a
Blue. I
crisp.
don't
I have to say this,
understand.
though. This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control
What do I
wrested away from you,
do?
it's quite rich. I almost hate to see
Light
it
blue
go.
22.
But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around
Why does
will
it
be
say
even
22?
better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
Hush.
But I'm enjoying this so much. You know
10.
what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
10.
These are precious additional seconds.
Yellow.
Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me,
Green.
what's the matter, Stanley?
Button.
Is it that you have no
I
idea
don't
where
know.
you're going or what you're
I have
supposed to be
no
doing
idea
right
what I'm
now?
doing.
Or did you just assume
That's
when you
correct.
saw
I
that
have
timer
0
that something
ideas.
in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing
Orange,
in this room. These
71.
number buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big
Are these,
red
like,
button.
labeled?
Or this door. Everything, anything.
71.
Something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this
Orange.
video game can be beaten? Won? Solved?
Red
Do you
3.
have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
No, I don't. I don't have a
Do you
single
really believe
idea.
There's an answer. How many times will you
1,
replay this bit, looking desperately for a solution? 10? 100? 1,000? I look forward to finding out
Okay,
and
so
to
this
watching the bomb go off each time
goes
you
here.
fail. Just you and me and the retching explosion of fire and metal over and over and over for all of eternity. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again.
Stop it! I want to live!
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
Okay, so there's
30 seconds until a big boom. and
there's
then
got to be something to do
no
with
ending
these.
here. Just you being blown to pieces.
Because that
Will
one
you
goes
cling
there.
desperately to your frail life?
But where are the
Or will
others
you
go?
let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the
That was
joke.
cut.
And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever up.
I'm so lost. What do I do? What do I do? All right, we're gonna go back. I'll see you guys in
All
a
of
little
his
bit.
co-workers were... Wait, no.
Wait.
This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
This is the office. This is the same office, isn't it? What's going on? What's happening?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, and this is the same. Is something happening?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase,
Okay, I guess there's
Stanley
nothing.
walked
I don't know.
upstairs to his boss's office.
See you in a minute.
That's
So
what happened to
we're
me.
back here. I don't know what to
raised
do.
I turned off the machine.
gonna try
set you
buttons.
free.
This is my
Of
last
course,
attempt
that was
because I don't
merely in this
understand.
instance of the story.
Let's try
Sometimes
yellow,
when I tell it, I simply let you
red,
sit there in your office forever,
blue,
pushing buttons endlessly
green.
and then dying alone.
No.
Other times,
Red,
I let the office sink
blue,
into the ground,
yellow,
swallowing everyone
green.
inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say
Red,
this, though, this
green,
version of events has been
yellow,
rather amusing.
blue.
Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back
Ah.
the control wrested away from you.
Green.
I almost hate to see
Well, that's
it
not good.
go. But I'm sure whatever
Alright,
I come up with on the next go
so I think these
will
do
be
nothing.
Even better.
They
My
just tell me
goodness,
it's incorrect,
only
even though I hit the right
34
one.
seconds left, but I'm enjoying this so much.
I've tried
You know
hitting
what?
all of
To hell
these,
with
and none of it
I'm going
lights
to
any
put
of those
some
up.
extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious
These don't do
additional
anything.
seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
This just does sparks.
Oh dear me, what's the matter?
Is there anything
Stanley?
down here?
Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what
No.
you're supposed to be doing right now?
There's
Or
nothing
did you
here.
just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of
Let's
turning
try
you
hitting the
on?
red button just 3 times. What does that do?
Running from button to
Wrong.
button, screen to screen,
Re-enter
clicking on every
passcode.
little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red
Blue.
button, or this door.
Green.
Everything, anything, something here
Yellow.
will save me. Why would you
Red.
say that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten?
Go. No.
Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Do these
Do
do
you really
anything?
believe there's an answer? How many times will you replay this bit, looking desperately
No.
for a solution? 10? 100? 1,000? I look forward to finding out and to watching the bomb go off each time you...
You've already watched me do this.
Just you and me and the
Like
retching
3, 4
explosion of
times now.
fire and metal over and over and over for all of eternity.
Maybe he's
And
right.
Stanley died again.
Maybe there's no answer.
And Stanley died again. And
5,
Stanley
4, 3,
died
2,
again.
1.
Take a
Ah!
look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you
You
have
just gave
left
me
to
30 more
struggle.
seconds.
30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here.
We're gonna
Just
die
you
down
being
here.
blown
Let me
to
go down.
pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully?
And I'm gonna go
Another
peacefully.
Choice.
I give
Make
up.
it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me.
I feel like this is all for nothing.
And
I've
believe
been
me,
wasting my time.
I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I
You
say,
can't jump, no,
"Happily
seriously,
ever
we
after."
disabled out because I kept hitting the space bar. Alright, guys, I'm convinced that there's nothing I can do there. I don't know if there is a button combination or what, but I can't figure it out. Let me know in the comments.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let me know in the comments if there is indeed a sequence that I'm supposed to do, and maybe I'll
When
make a
Stanley
short
came
or
to a
something
set of
doing
two
it.
open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Now I do know I haven't gone down the stairs, so we're gonna go check out down the stairs and see what that does for us.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Coming to a staircase,
Down the
Stanley
stairs.
walked upstairs to his boss's office.
And we're going down. Is that a button? No, it's just a light. It makes noise. Every time I hit the E key, it makes keyboard sounds. Sorry.
But
There's
Stanley
a caller.
just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And
It
in
might
such a
be.
competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished.
12B4.
His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Coffee
All
nut.
of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense.
It sure
And as
doesn't.
Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Oh, great.
For
We're in a
example,
loop.
why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
I
Why
can't.
did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they
They're all the
simply
same.
repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at
12B4.
last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief.
Thank
Stanley
goodness
felt
it's just
to
a
have
dream.
finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may
Yeah.
as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to
Whee!
gently float
Oh!
above the ground.
Yeah,
He
flying.
imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It
Aw,
was so
yeah.
much fun, and
That's
Stanley
cool as hell.
marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed
gotta
he hadn't
speedrun
asked
this.
himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head
Right?
dictating
That's what I've been
everything
saying
that
this
I'm
whole
doing
time.
and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak,
No,
these
what
words,
am I
of course,
doing?
shocked Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control. That this
I am in
was a
control.
dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he
Okay.
invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one.
Wake up, Stanley.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
Thought you said I don't have a wife.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
We're all normal.
I am okay.
I'm not okay. Gerard Way.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me
We're
up.
still
My
here.
name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I'm
Everything's turning
real.
red.
I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Ooh. I'm gonna wake up in the office again, aren't I?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body
Stanley!
of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments,
She just stared
considered
at me.
the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew.
I'm not crazy.
Everyone knows what crazy people look like.
That's
and in
rude.
that moment, she thought
It's
to herself
profiling.
how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in
Normal.
control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day.
How do you
With
know what's in
very
her head?
important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Okay, because your life's so important. Yours is a dead guy. I'm a dead guy on the side of the freaking road there. Okay, well, we went down the stairs.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Awesome. Is it different now? Something's different.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
But that one said input received. Can I do more? I can just touch stuff. Can I do more to that? No. Is everything he just says literal? So if I touch everything, it doesn't do anything? I need it to do something. I need change. Help me. I can open the door back up. I never tried that.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he
No, you
entered
can't
the
do
door
that.
on his left.
Okay, I'll go left. Gotta try all these doors. Let me in.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might
The
find...
broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
What if I didn't? What if I stayed here? I'm gonna sit here for a minute. See what happens. See if he says anything.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Don't tell me what to do. I want to stay in the broom closet. I feel safe here. This is my safe room. I'm gonna sit in the corner over here.
It was
Okay.
baffling that Stanley was still
Hush.
sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't
Hi,
even
Broom.
doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there
That's
doing
a-
sweet FA.
It's a nice handle you got, Broom. I like that. I like your handle. It's a nice mop.
Are you
Bucket.
really still in the broom closet?
Yes, I'm in the broom
Standing around
closet.
doing nothing? Why?
Is
Please
that
offer
rope
me some explanation
or
here. I'm
3D printer
genuinely
filament?
confused.
I don't need to explain myself to you, voice in my head. I'm gonna do what I want.
You realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
Well, you
I
don't.
never
Then
would
why
have
did
thought
you,
to mention it?
why did you let me in here then? There's got to be something. Monkey wrench.
Maybe to you
Tape.
this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet
Yeah, did you?
ending was my favourite."
It was the
I
best.
hope your friends find this concerning.
They won't.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
That's
He probably only
rude.
got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
Ooh.
That or with drug
Low
money.
blow.
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
You don't know that. You don't know anything about me.
Well, I've come to a very definite
You don't know
conclusion
anything about
what's
me.
going on right now. You're dead.
I am
You
dead.
got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Yeah, tell somebody. Tell the
Hello?
janitor.
Anyone who happens to be nearby,
Tell the
person at
janitor.
This computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse
'cause
from
you're
the area
some
and
higher
instruct
power?
another human to take their place at the computer.
You're
making
just a
sure
voice
they
in my head.
understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming.
You
So
don't
that
know
the
anything.
irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All
This
right,
isn't a game,
you've
man.
done
This is
that,
my
just
life.
Step out into the hallway.
No, I'm staying here. You can't make me. Staying right here. This is where I belong. I belong in this closet with the broom, with the nice handle, and the nice mop bucket. This is where I belong. Alright, I'll go.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board.
Hey.
I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
It's still me! I'm going back, just for that.
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish?
There isn't.
Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky.
I have
I'll
a
just be
dog.
waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
He's sleeping, though. This is the story. This is the whole meaning of the game, right here. The broom closet is the be-all, end-all of this game. This is where you go to beat the game. You can't tell me otherwise. Alright, we'll go.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Is there anywhere else I can go up here? Can I go this way? The bathroom? Oh, yeah. I get the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Say that's a lovely purse. Yeah. Can I wash my hands? No, just keyboard sounds. Executive bathrooms. Tired of getting ash on your porcelain? Alright. Nothing in the bathroom for me? What about this way? Indoors monthly. Help, I can't find my cat. Could be indoors? What wallpaper should I put in my kitchen? Graphs. Ooh, an elevator. Down? Alright, we'll go down. Oh, or we'll go up. Okay. We'll go up. Is this gonna Willy Wonka out of the ceiling? That'd be cool. Or are we stuck in here forever? What, is he saying my name? Am I stuck in here forever? This would be terrible. We're right back here. No, let me out. Go down. Do. Does this elevator go anywhere? I don't think it does. I think this is just purgatory. Down. Okay, yeah, we're just stuck here forever. All right, cool. Business strategy: shoot a panda. That's not a good business strategy. Don't do that. Panda doesn't deserve that. What did Panda do to you? Nothing. That's right.
Here's the door. Just go.
What if I put the code in anyway? Shoot. Oop. Shoot. Should be a little easier if I had a cursor. 2, 4, 6, 5. I don't remember the code. 2, 4, 5, 8. 2, 4, 8, 5. I don't remember what the code was. Can I have some stuffs? No stuffs? Fine. What about the piano? Can I play the piano? That'd be cool. No keyboard noises? Alright, is there anything else I missed? What if we go into the darkness? Okay. Whoa, what's that? Whoa. Where did I go? I got so lost because everything's dark. Oh god. What have I done? I'm lost. Okay, let's not do that. I couldn't see anything. Let's go down. Bum ba ba dum bum bum ba na 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 dun 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 dun. Is there anything in here I missed? Let's see, nothing.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the
914.
large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Nope.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end
Nothing.
of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Nothing.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around
Hush,
and get back
I'm
on track.
exploring.
At this
I'm
point, Stanley was making a
exploring.
conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and
To my
willingly
demise.
confront his
That's
death.
right. What if I don't go down the hole? Okay, so, alright, we can only go down the hole. I know what happens if we go down the hole, so we're gonna go backwards. See if he says anything. Since I changed my mind. Bum, ba, ba, na, bum, bum, ba, da, na, na, na. You got nothing to say? I turned around for you, man. I decided not to walk to my demise for you. And you're not even gonna congratulate me?
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
But you're gonna kill me no matter where I go! Let there be Lights!
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Cameras!
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Nothing.
And Stanley, one of
Nothing.
them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Freedom is everything.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Here
Had
comes
Stanley
the
really been
elevator.
under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Alright. Back up the elevator.
No. He refused to believe
I
it.
refuse!
He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Everything's
Had he truly
possible.
spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
You've just gotta believe. Oh.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
What if I hit this
Controls
console? Can I hit the
labeled with
console
emotions.
before
Happy or sad or content.
disabled?
Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
All
For
right,
he
we'll shut it
would
off.
dismantle the controls once and for
For
all.
all. I shut it down.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Where am I?
Was it
I see
over?
nothing.
Yes,
Oh.
he had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command.
What if I want to go back?
Freedom was
Birdie.
mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had
I'm
his
sure there's a
co-workers
lot
gone?
that I
How
missed.
had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had
Let me
been
out.
seeking, but happiness.
I want
Perhaps
out.
his goal had not been
I
to
just want to be
understand, but
free.
to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to
The voice in my head will leave.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Freedom.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
All right, everybody. I think I've done as much as I know to do in this. If there's things I missed, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll make some shorts or something coming back to it. But I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw, and appreciate you sticking around and watching the video. And I'll see you guys again soon. Bye-bye.